Hi, this is Eric Failing. I am the Executive Director for the Pennsylvania Catholic Conference.
And I'm Michael Geer, the President of the Pennsylvania Family Council, and we're glad to be joining you on this bus, if not in person, at least in video, for the March for Life. We're excited about the March for Life and the opportunity to make a statement to the Capitol and to the nation about the sanctity of life and the wonderful value of every human life from conception until natural death. So we salute all of you for taking the time and using your money and braving the cold in all likelihood to be on the March for Life.
Amen, Michael. And again, thank you so much for doing this. You know, a lot of people just don't understand how important it is for folks to come out and speak their mind on these critical issues. And we have an example just in Pennsylvania last year. We did a similar video, and at that time we were trying to get a piece of legislation through Pennsylvania's legislature called the Down Syndrome Protection Act. And that was an act that said you cannot kill a child simply because of a diagnosis of Down syndrome. It's not right, it's not fair, it shouldn't happen. That didn't go through last session. But we appealed to constituents just like you for people to come up, to call their legislators, to raise their voice, to come to the Capitol. And people responded.
They absolutely did.
And we're happy to say this year it was passed by the House and it was passed by the Senate, so we got it through. Unfortunately, it did go to Governor Wolf, who's very, very pro-choice, and he vetoed it. But it does show the power that you guys have and what you're doing and why it's important.
That's why this march today is important. We're going to be talking about a march coming up in Pennsylvania. We're very excited about our partnership with Pennsylvania Catholic Conference and Pennsylvania Family Institute and the March for Life in Washington, D.C. and other organizations coming together for an exciting march later this year. We'll be talking about that in just a moment. But as Eric said, the power of the people speaking out and getting engaged, like you pro-lifers did, for the Down Syndrome Protection Act is vitally important. And then when we look at the value of running legislation like that, when you say, well, the governor's going to veto it anyway. Well, we educated a lot of people. We educated lawmakers. Yeah. We got to the media. We got to many people to talk about the value of these precious human lives. That's what the pro-life movement's all about.
It is.
Is every child, every individual human being is created in the likeness and image of God.
Yeah, it's a great teamwork, working with Family Institute, working with our other pro-life folks, all of our faithful ralliers such as yourself. And it's not just Down syndrome that we've been able to get through this session. This has been a banner year, really, in Pennsylvania for pro-life legislation because of these partnerships. We've been able to get perinatal hospice through. We've been able to get the fetal remains bills through, both from the House, we're now sitting in the Senate. And coming up in 2020, we're hoping to get fetal heartbeat passed as well.
It's an exciting year coming up, 2020, and obviously when we look at, here we are in January, Sanctity of Life Month and Respect Life and the March for Life, everybody recognizing that, we only also need to look back 1 year ago at the state of New York when Governor Cuomo signed that egregious, terrible legislation, basically legalizing abortion, imposing abortion on that state throughout all 9 months of pregnancy, and as we heard in the state of Virginia, even talking about after birth abortion, as they would put it.
Infanticide.
We need to stand in Pennsylvania as we're in this important year to say that who sits in office makes a difference on issues like this. And we at Pennsylvania Family Council are encouraging you to make sure to use your vote and your voice for the sanctity of life as you engage in this coming important year. Now let's get to that partnership we have with the March for Life and what's coming up in May.
We're very excited about it. This is going to be the first ever Pennsylvania March for Life. We're going to be getting together in Harrisburg, in our capital, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, on May the 18th. We're going to start our rally around 11 o'clock. We have a host of speakers, both statewide, state-renowned legislators, as well as national speakers coming in. We're hoping to fill the Capitol with at least 8,000 people, but we need your help to do that. After the rally, we're going to take a march around the Capitol and then go in and meet with some of our legislators. And it's critical that legislators or state policymakers see a very large showing at this march. They need to realize that the pro-life vote is out there, it's large, and it matters to them.
It really does, and it matters to all of your fellow citizens, and you veterans of Marches for Life there in Washington, D.C., now can help lead groups to come to Harrisburg when the time comes in May. Now is the time to start arranging buses. Maybe even the same bus you're riding on there, or the company that's arranged that can work with you in setting one up. We have all sorts of ways to get details. We'll have the website for the Pennsylvania March for Life on the screen here so that you can all participate in that. You can also go to the Pennsylvania Family Institute website at pafamily.org to get more information about it.
Or the Catholic Conference website at pacatholic.org. And I know you're all having cell phones on you right now, so don't wait. Jump on it now, take a look at the information, and you can actually fill out a form right there and pledge right now that you're going to come to this Pennsylvania March for Life.
Well, we're thankful for this partnership we have with Pennsylvania Catholic Conference and with the March for Life. Enjoy the day. Be a vocal voice for life, a loving voice for life. It's a wonderful opportunity to be part of the March for Life. We're excited you're doing so today.
Yes, God bless you for all you do.
I'm Michael Geer of the Pennsylvania Family Council.
And I'm Eric Failing with the Pennsylvania Catholic Conference.